Hey guys, Krisha here. Please be cautious of any fake comments and emails you may receive from people pretending to be Mango Research. Sean and I will never, ever contact you for investment opportunities or anything of that sort. To get in touch with the real Mango team, make sure to join our official Discord chat using the link in the description below. Stay safe out there, and remember, do it Mango. And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Enjin analysis video. It's been quite some time since we last covered Enjin, but here it is. Today I have a special guest with me. Everybody say hi to Sean, and Sean say hi to everyone else.
Good morning, everyone.
Brilliant. So on today's agenda, we will be first starting off with the Mango dashboard and then getting on over to the charts. But just a quick heads up, we will only be covering ENJ on the USD chart. Okay, so just that one pairing. We will not be going over the Bitcoin pairing. So Sean, I currently have my Mango dashboard opened up in front of me. And I was thinking, should I filter out ENJ? But turns out the dashboard has already filtered it out for us. Just get on over to top returns on the sidebar, and you'll notice that on the top 15 list, ENJ is on this list at rank number 7. ENJ USDT is up 1,242% on the dashboard.
Jesus Christ. So the bull market started 70 days ago, it seems like, when you look at all these returns over here. And these are coins that people do look at often, right?
Yeah.
Cello, FET, RVN. BNB is there too at the bottom. And I said this before, when you see Dent at the top of the returns list, you know that we are in an altcoin market. So
Dent is up 3,000%. That's insane.
Yeah, it is insane. Apparently, it's a coin that helps you clean your teeth or something like that. Dental coin. I'm not sure.
Is it really? No. Is it really?
No, of course not. Why would a coin help?
I don't know. They come up with such random things and just everything sells in a crypto bull run. So you know what? I just, I won't be surprised if someone actually comes up with something that ridiculous and it actually pumps. And this is why always pay attention to the charts, because the chart will paint the picture for you. So anyways, ENJ USDT.
I'm pitching the narrative as we speak right now. Guys, there are billions and billions of people in the world, and each one of them have so many freaking teeth. Think about that. Think about the amount of dent coins we need. Oh man, it's gonna pump. It's gonna pump.
Gotta clean all those teeth.
Yeah.
But ENJ USDT, Sean, on the Mango dashboard did give us a long trend change. Now, this one, like you said, did come in 71 days ago. And for those of you who jumped onto this boat, you are up 1,242%. It is one of the top performers right now in the altcoin market. So, Sean, without further ado, let's get into the charts. So I know that you've been looking at the 3-day time frame.
Yeah.
Right. You've been looking at these coins out there that have an amazing bull trend, an established and a very, very aggressive bullish trend. And I know that you've been analyzing them, particularly on those 3-day time frames. So what exactly are you seeing on this chart right now?
So on that, actually, the 3-day time frame, this is where, as a trader, you need to be dynamic yourself, right? A few videos ago, or rather a week or so ago on Bitcoin, I was noticing that, wait a minute, the 3-day time frame has been getting it pretty well, especially for those of you who are trying to find a middle ground between the daily time frame and the weekly time frame. We usually look at the 4-day time frame, right? But the 3-day has been giving some really good clean opportunities and an aggressive bull trend. You may want to get into your positions just a tad bit earlier. So instead of the 4-day, the 3-day might be getting it a little bit better for your personality. And you can see, Krisha, on the dynamic, we can see that as soon as we broke out of the consolidation at around 24 cents, right? We broke past the 24-cent region high candle close.
Yeah.
This was on the 19th of Jan. A little patience would have got you into the trend on the dynamic as well as the bottom of the cloud, right? So it was a nice buyback opportunity accumulation between the week of 6th of Feb and 2nd of March. So consolidation, bull consolidation, and break towards the upside. And that's a kind of, this is what I mean by, guys, just because you didn't get in towards the bottom or even on the initial break of the trend doesn't mean the trend can't continue. As trend traders, you need to always understand that the trend could keep going and go and go and go and go. You and I, Krish, have learned that lesson the hard way, right?
Yeah.
Watching trends go and go and go. We think,
Yeah.
hey, it's already too high, but no, price can go higher than you imagine, and price can go lower than you imagine too. So works towards the downside. Don't hold a loss. Get rid of the loss quick. And when you have a winner, let the winner ride. Right. So if you did catch that move on the dynamic over there at around 43 cents, all the way down to 34 cents, let's say you got in an average buy in that zone around 40 cents, right?
Yeah.
So far, you got another 500% move after that, guys. So right, don't especially in a bull market, you guys need to get that out of your head. Don't think that, hey, it's already moved so much, I'm going to buy something that's lower in price. That's how you get stuck into opportunity cost.
That's true. And Sean, I don't know, do you have the Mango Dynamic pulled up in front of you?
Yeah.
So I currently have the Mango Dynamic, and I'm noticing like these coins, they've been so freaking neat. Once again, like the dynamic caught the entirety of this move, right? Ever since we started the trend. Now I'm not gonna, be unreasonable and take it all the way from down here, but I'll take it based on my strategy. I look for a break of a resistance. I was looking at the 24-cent resistance. We did see that break. We did see a candle body close, right? It closed just slightly over, and then boom, we saw that beautiful rally. This was even before we saw the consolidations at 32 cents and also that 50-cent region.
Yep.
But even that, like the dynamic called it, we've been using the Mango Dynamic as support. So for those of you who do have access to the dynamic, you'll notice that it has been acting as brilliant supports. Like every touch of the dynamic has been a beautiful buy opportunity on ENJ, especially on this 3-day time frame. But this move alone was a good 900%. So it's been pretty freaking spot on. So Sean, tell me, what regions of resistance are you going to be looking for ENJ to break in order for you to anticipate any sort of bullish continuation on this chart?
So if you're looking at the 3-day time frame, Krisha, the obvious range is, or rather resistance overhead is at around $2.58, right? Closing a 3-day candle, which by the way, guys, is closing tomorrow, right? If we do close a 3-day candle above there, we'll be taking out a critical high as well as making a new candle close high on the 3-day time frame. Now, if we do that, I'm also going to be expecting the dynamic, which again is going to update tomorrow, to move itself over or around the previous higher low, coming in at around $2, right? So two things I'm looking for is the dynamic to move itself above that higher low at around $2 mark. So if we see the dynamic pierce through the $2 mark, that's going to be a really, really good sign. And then we want to see the price close above $2.55. Now, this is on the 3-day time frame, okay? And this is kind of giving you guys a clue as to, hey, you know what, we're consolidating on the 3-day time frame. So let's go ahead and look for clues on the lower time frame. So, Krisha, we can switch on over to the 12-hour time frame. And I want you guys to switch on to your Ichimoku because it's giving you a few hints as to what's going on over there. So let me know when you have it up, Krisha.
And I do.
Okay, cool. So you can see a couple of things are happening over there, right? We had a nice trend where equilibrium was kind of being maintained above the Tenkin, but then we broke that trend towards the downside. We saw the Tenkin play as resistance, but there was no follow through by the bears to come and meet that Kijun, right? So we broke the trend, but no follow through. That's a bullish sign. Now it looks like even though the Tenkin was resistance for the past like few days, like an entire week actually, we might be about to close our first 12-hour candle above that Tenkin, right? That is a really, really good sign. So again, if you switch back to your dynamic, you're going to see that again, same story on the dynamic that, hey, we lost the dynamic, but there was no follow through from the bears. And you're seeing that line up with your Ichimoku too, that, hey, we lost the Ichimoku. We're supposed to get that C-span bearish trade, but there was no trade over there. There was no follow through over there. So that's a good sign that the consolidation is turning into a accumulation zone, or rather you're getting your first hints of that. Now I'm going to look again. I'm switching back to my Tenkin. I'm going to look for price to close above that Tenkin and also take out the high at around 255. Kisha, all of this is leading into the 3-day candle close, the weekly candle close. So the next 12 hours, the two 12-hour candle closes, lining up with the Ichimoku as well, is going to be very, very critical. We close above the Tenkin and take the next 12-hour candle above that high over there at 255. What are we going to get? Well, we're going to get that really nice 3-day candle close that I was just mentioning. So it's all lining up over there.
Yeah, I think you know what, this is a really good catch on the on this $2.55 region. Because notice, guys, that if I pattern over back to that 12-hour time frame, yes, we've had those candles close on the 12-hour at the very least. We've had candles close over this $2.55 region, right? Only for price to lose it. So we put in one high right here. I'm just going to go ahead and mark it for you. Lower high, and then another lower high. And this is why Sean's like, okay, if price starts living over $2.55 once again, we'll essentially be breaking this downtrend that we have here.
Exactly.
Okay, and that's why that 255 is going to be key. But what's really awesome about this picture is that 3-day, okay, that is some major resistance on the 3-day time frame, and we have not closed a single candle body over that region yet. Okay, and this candle, guys, closes tomorrow, daily, 3-day, as well as weekly. They all close tomorrow. Convergence. But Sean, I also have additional targets for ENJ. Now, as we know, if I just pattern over to the weekly very quickly, this is in price discovery, right? So even if we break, where to from here, Mango? So let's go ahead and put on those targets. Now, I did do some target practice on this chart, and let's go ahead and pull that up. I'm going to get back onto the 3-day time frame, and here's what I have for you. Okay, now here's what I'm looking at. If we manage to take out those 3-day regions of resistance, okay, the $2.55, the next region, Sean, I'm looking for price to contest, comes in at, so I actually have a range. I have a range of resistance for ENJ. The range being from $2.55, the one that you marked out, all the way up to $2.68.
Okay.
If we start breaking that, allow me to get rid of this, then the next major target, upside target for ENJ, comes in at $3.29.
Ooh, that's
and
nice.
It's going to be
yeah,
quite the move. That's going to be a beautiful 22% to the upside. Okay, that's going to be the next range. Now, I'm only looking at one range. If we start breaking $3.29 to the upside, then the next one only comes in at $3.90. That's a good 44% to the upside.
Nice.
Right.
I'm actually looking at a much bigger move. If this actually does see its entire move, I'm looking at $5. I know it's a bit ridiculous, but Kush, I just want you to quickly switch on over to the monthly time frame and look at how the way the chart moves. Right, I'm looking at the Binance chart right now. So my price history starts from around April to, and the monthly chart on
So
this
you
one
said
is,
April what? I think you got cut off there for a second.
my chart starts at April 2019. So
same here. Okay,
yeah. You can see the volume come in over the past few months over here, and I think that this may actually surprise people.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I completely missed the volume. Damn.
Yeah.
You are right. Guys, this is not to be ignored. Yeah, there's a lot of interest definitely pouring into ENJ right now, and we even see that on the retailer side, right? A lot of people asking us to cover ENJ, and ENJ is also one of those top trending coins, so it's looking good right now.
Yeah. I'm looking for this to continue its trend past those volatile regions. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep an eye on this one. Could get interesting.
Definitely. And that's pretty much all we have for you. So we have those upside targets. Actually, let's go ahead and just very quickly talk about downside targets, because as you know, there's always two sides, right? There's upside if we start breaking resistance, but there's also the flip side where we start breaking support and we have this continuation to the downside, right? The downtrend, this little mini downtrend actually sees continuation. So the region of support that I'm looking for, okay, is $2, basically that $2 region that you actually brought up earlier. So I think if we start breaking $2 to the downside, and especially start taking out this wick low right here on the 3-day, which comes in at $1.96, I think that this downtrend is going to continue. Okay, at which point the next region of support I'll be looking for price to actually test is going to come in at $1.47.
Yeah, I have pretty much the same thing. That wick low on the weekly time frame at $1.95, $2 approximately is going to be really key. I do not want to see that, especially this week, right? If we have only 14 hours left, so I doubt it's going to happen. But hey, never say never. I don't want to see that wick get penetrated. So it's going to be if this then that as usual, guys. If we start closing candles underneath the $2 region, it's going to be time to be cautious, and I would be sitting on the sidelines and waiting for more developments before looking at this chart again.
Boom, because at the end, just make sure when it comes to these kind of volatile charts, yes, there's a lot of upside to be had, but there's also that downside. Okay, so definitely risk manage on this, because the next region, if we start losing $2, guys, comes in at $1.47, and that is a good 29% to the downside. Those are not drawdowns that you want to be sitting through.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Opportunity cost. This is opportunity cost in a bull market. In fact, it's worse than opportunity cost in a bull market, because there are actual coins that are moving to the upside. But yeah, this is all I have for you for ENJ. Sean, any final notes?
Nope, you nailed it.
Okay, beautiful. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, guys.
Ciao.